Good morning, everyone. The faith and humility of the centurion in today's gospel takes Jesus by surprise. He's astounded by the simplicity and humility with which the centurion asks our Lord, makes his requests. This virtue of humility is the prerequisite for belief, for coming close to the Lord. This virtue is the narrow road that leads to faith and to growth in the supernatural life. It is humility that allows us to understand Christ and to become like him. In his commentary on this passage, St. Augustine notes that humility served as the door through which the Lord would enter into the life of this just man, the centurion. And it's this same door of humility that allows Christ to enter into our own lives. Humility allows us to see clearly just who we are as mere creatures before God, and most importantly, who we are to him. My brothers and sisters, we are everything to God, but nothing before him. This understanding is the key to humility, the same humility which is required to pass through the narrow gate, to draw near to Christ, and to become more like him in all things. Humility is the foundation of all the other virtues. Without humility, we can't have charity. Without humility, we can't have justice. We can't have goodness. We can't have anything. Humility is that key, the very foundation on which to build the entirety of the virtues. At the bottom of that base of virtues, and I think you guys have started to change some of your approaches to the virtues that you go through month by month. Humility is at the base. It's the foundation. The pinnacle of all of that is charity. The highest virtue is charity. If you want to love like Christ, if you want to be able to feed the poor, care for the sick, visit the people in jail, doing all of the works of mercy, the corporal and spiritual works of mercy, if you want to become a saint, if you want to do good, real substantial good in the world, it all starts with this virtue of humility. And that's recognizing who we are before God and who we are to him, and to keeping both of these in tension. And it's only then, once we've developed this firm foundation in humility, that we can start building up the rest of the virtues. And then we get to the pinnacle of charity. And that's where we discover that there's truth and beauty in everything that we see. There's goodness in the world. That's when we start living out our faith more fully and fruitfully. But all of it starts with humility, just like the centurion demonstrated today. Please stand.